Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Guo Dawei, Dean of College of Engineering. Thank you for coming to this talk by Professor Wang Zhuankai. This is the 14th in the series of specially commissioned lecture at CTU, celebrating the work of our top academics. This work are an initiative of Professor Wei Guo, our president, and are named the President Lecture Series, Excellence in Academia. Today, President Lecture is conducted online. Hundreds of guests have registered for a lecture, including academics and students from CTU and other local universities, other members of the CTU community, and academics from different parts of the world. You are encouraged to ask Professor Wang questions during the Q&A session. Please read the instruction and that we will send you via Zoom chat box. Professor Wang will deliver a lecture, A Big Word in a Small Droplet. It is my great pleasure to introduce Professor Wang Zhuankai, an established research leader with research interest in thermal fluid dynamics, nature-inspired engineering, and software matter. Professor Wang Zhuankai received his PhD degree from Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in the United States in 2008. He is currently a professor of Department of Mechanical Engineering and also Department of Material Science and Engineering, and Associate Dean of the College of Engineering. He is the Changjiang Chair Professor of the Ministry of Education of China, the founding member of the Young Academy of Sciences of Hong Kong, and Fellow of International Society of Bionic Engineering. Professor Wang was the winner of the Sangyin Doctor Dissertation Award Supervisor Silver Award in 2019, World Cultural Council Special Recognition Award, and the President Lectureship at CTU in 2018, Outstanding Research Award and President Award at CTU in 2017, and Outstanding Young Award conferred by the International Society of Bionic Engineering, and Optical Society of Americans Young Scientist Award in 2016. His PhD students have won a number of prestigious awards, including RMS Graduate Student Gold Award in 2016, Hong Kong Young Scientist Award in 2015, and MRS Graduate Student Silver Award in 2015. Since joining CTU in 2009, he published over 110 papers, among which 13 papers are published in Nature Science and their sister journals. Please welcome Professor Wang.
It's a big honor for me, an honor I never dared to dream before. Our president always puts the boundary and a new way to transform CTU to become internationally connected and internally united, trigger all of us to have quantum leap and release our power in a way we never realized before. And also, I want to thank Provost for his help after my first lecture, and also especially for his push in leading energy initiative at CTU. Without energy, there's no magic in droplets. I also want to thank our dean for his instruction, help, and also effort in leading College of Engineering to become more cohesive and more energetic. Prof is also here. He's expert in bubble. Actually, without a bubble, I can't claim a bigger word. Only bubble put together, we can claim big word. Okay, we all live in the big world. In this big world, one of the main quests of our life is bring our best research to the daily life of people. Our knowledge flow like the droplet on lotus leaf, randomly but endlessly. Even in the face of difficulty, we can still rise up, just like a droplet can bounce off from the surface. Sadly, we are wrong. When we enter into the new 2020, our world is moving to a new direction we never expected before. Certainly, we didn't want. We are overwhelmed by the bad news every day. The NBA basketball legend Kobe died on January 26th at the age of 41. We are suffering from the biggest pandemic in the modern society. Our city was locked down. The supermarket is collapsed. We wear masks. and our teaching is conducted online. But still, the number of confirmed cases continue to increase. The virus hit to us like the droplet under the wing. Most of the time, we even don't know where the virus comes from. Physically, the size of the virus is several orders of magnitude smaller than droplet, but the damage caused is several of order magnitude larger than a falling mountain. On the surface, the spreading of the virus and the passing of the Kobe are totally disconnected. But if we look deeper below the surface, there lies a common culprit, the droplet. In the morning of January 26th, LA, the concentration of fog droplet is extremely high, so the communication signal is badly affected. Therefore, we lost one of the greatest figures in EB history. Recent research also showed that the spreading of virus was facilitated by the droplet. But actually, the droplet is not malicious by nature. We can actually develop some technology use droplet. For example, by encapsulating blood in the droplet to amplify the concentration of virus, we can develop biochip for timely and accurately detection and screening the coronavirus. But droplet is more than that. Manufacturing in different shape, configuration, size, speed, droplet is one of the most beautiful matter in the world. The beauty of the droplet was vividly articulated more than 1,000 years ago by a famous poet in China and a master in Japan. Both of them mentioned on the moon, the dew droplet looked like a beautiful pearl. The scientific understanding of the droplet was dated more than 200 years ago. Based on my own understanding and also consultation with several leading figures in this area, I highlight several important milestones in this area. Starting from Thomas Young, we now have clear understanding of the droplet science by controlling surfactation, roughness, stiffness, and also learning from nature, for example, the pizza plant and lotus leaf, we can control the static property of a droplet. By using high-speed camera and by using micro-nano fabrication, we can control dynamic property of droplet. Today, I would like to highlight one particular finding done in CTU, because this finding is totally contrast to our conventional understanding, and also because this finding have lost of application. So this finding answers one of the most important questions regarding what's the physical contact time limit of a droplet with the solid surface. Normally, on the lotus leaf or lotus leaf inspired surface, the contact time is constant. But for many applications, we prefer a shorted contact time. Right? Several years ago, in our group, we proposed a new concept to fundamentally break the contact time limit. By designing special material, the droplet can jump from surface in a pancake shape without going through retraction. So by this way, we can reduce the time by 4 times. We call this finding as pancake bouncing. The pancake bouncing is well recognized in the community. Actually, this work was recognized by the Guinness World Record and also included in textbook. Pancake is my main food. In my hometown, we have 2 kinds of pancake, because as a Shandongese, I like pancake, right? But one is sweet potato pancake, which tastes terrible. Another is a wheat pancake, which tastes terrific. In my daytime, I always eat a sweet potato pancake, but at night, I always dream to eat the wheat pancake. The pancake bouncing from eating sweet potato pancake to wheat pancake is a dream come true now. Whenever I have time to eat pancake, I always remind me my harsh time when I was young, and also the happy time when I work at the CTU. I think this is really a gift of doing original research. Very excitingly, over the past several years, many research work has been done. For example, We can split the droplet, we can make the droplet trampoline, and we can make the droplet rotate. So this kind of research really go beyond the imagination of Thomas Young more than 200 years ago. But in many applications, we also want a droplet to transport in lateral direction. We want a droplet to move faster, long distance, unidirectional, and also spontaneous. But of course, it's impossible to achieve this kind of requirement on the surface simultaneously because we always have some trade-off. Inspired by the electronic diode in which the current only flows in one way, several years ago, we proposed the concept of topological liquid diode. So basically, the core concept is we use surface topology or topography to control the liquid transport. We first learn from nature, and then we apply physical understanding to go beyond nature. For example, we demonstrate that the topological liquid diode is general. So we can achieve on hydrophilic surface, hydrophobic surface, on superhydrophobic surface. We can achieve on flex surface, curved surface, and also flexible surface. We can achieve at low temperature, room temperature, and also high temperature. We can achieve for liquid with different surface tension and different viscosity. The droplet can flow continuously or discontinuously. Due to the time limit, today I only had our recent work about the topological liquid diode on superhydrophobic surface. Normally, it's very challenging to control droplet transport on superhydrophobic surface because on this kind of surface, the droplet is very mobile. Right? So conventional wisdom use structure gradient and weighting gradient doesn't work because we have trade-off between the transport velocity and transport distance. One hard part in Boston several years ago changed the trajectory of droplet as well as our research. Being sick of the food, American food, after several days conference, my friend Xu Deng and me decided to go to Chinatown to take the hard part. During the dinner, Xu told me, even on the room temperature, the droplet on his surface can run very fast as on the hard surface. Actually, the faster droplet running on hard surface is not new. Actually, was observed by Larry Frost, a doctor, 200 years ago. The reason for the faster droplet transport is because at high temperature, we have water evaporation. So the vapor layer reduces the friction. But on the room temperature, there's no vapor. So the faster droplet transport might caused by the surface charge when the liquid and solid friction. Look at the vapor rise up from the hard part. I ask, why not we create a surface charge gradient? If we can make it, we can guide the liquid transport in a well-controlled way, right? So to create surface charge gradient, not that hard. By just control the height in droplet, release droplet, we do able to create the surface charge gradient. As demonstrated in our experiment, the droplet can move spontaneously, faster, unidirectional, and also even on curved surface, even the surface is vertical. And also, this kind of behavior also applies to blood. We can transfer blood without use any energy and without any mass loss, without surface falling. So now let's take a look. So this concept is very general to a wide range of material, wide range of liquid, wide range of surface chemistry. So it's really a universal concept. So now take a look. We can control the static behavior droplet. We can control dynamic behavior droplet. We can make the droplet jump. We can make the droplet bouncing. We can make the droplet run or transport in